Good morning, welcome to Learning Crypto. Today we are going to do some fundamental analysis, starting off on the beast, which is Bitcoin dominance. As you can see, we are downtrending on the daily time frame. I mean, you could say we've been downtrending ever since, but we did seem to come into a bit of a consolidation zone, but we're starting to drop again. If you just look at this area here, was the lowest we've been for a while. Where's my horizontal there? So if you look at this level here, that's where we're currently at. That lowest point we're on 13th of Feb. We've come down, we've tested it twice now. So I think if we do lose this level at pretty much 59.67, we are going to head down towards 57%. And then that is the next major level for BTC support. If you look at this area here, in September 2020, we did touch down to a couple of times and then we popped back up and then created new all-time highs. But now alts are starting to push, and that is pretty much because of this. Ethereum BTC has broken out of that downtrend on the daily time frame, so that's no longer invalid, and we're starting to push up. Really, first key point is to get through this area here. I think once we get through this area, I think we can really start to push on and close up towards that monthly level of resistance. So that in a Satoshi level is 0.037, so that's 37,651 Satoshis. I think that is the next major level of resistance. Along with that pushing up, that's inevitably going to take it out on the USDT pair too. If you just look at this on a weekly first up, I'll show you how much room we've got to make up on the BTC pair. Look at that, we've been our way up to pretty much 0.12 BTC, so that's quite a substantial amount. If we just put that in a price range from current prices, from that wick that we're currently on now, up to a high. Still got 277% to make up on the all-time highs. We're not going to say we're going to get up there, but I mean, there's always a possibility if Ethereum does break out and leave BTC behind and starts outperforming it, then who knows, we could even make a new all-time high against a BTC pair, which would be very, very nice, because that would inevitably, like say, drag this up. We have seen quite a substantial run on this, but nothing compared to what we did with BTC. I mean, we're currently around here in perspective to where Ethereum pushed to where BTC is. So I think we've still got a major move to go. If you just put the Fibonacci on from the entire move, so that was the previous highs. We'll do it from the bottom down to, sorry, the top down to the bottom, which is around there. And this does give us some levels that we can pretty much target, so going forward. So first one to break through is the all-time highs at just over 20k, and then we have this 1.618 level at 2,277, and then we can look at some of these other levels. There's a good chance we're going to push up towards 5k, but I mean, who knows? Ethereum is a little bit lagging behind in terms of technology. It's getting used a lot, so that's no issue, but just for factor of fees and things bringing it down. But even though the fees are astronomical, I think Uniswap and all the DeFi projects are getting all the volume, so it's a bit of an unknown really to where it's going to go. But I think we're definitely going to start to push up to this level soon. Then we can look at targeting the 2.618 level at 3638. So overall, general market sentiment, BTC sideways now, hopefully. If you just drop into the 4 hour, let's have a look. Yeah, I'm hoping just for consolidation. I've identified these two levels before. As you can see, we hit some lows there, and then we hit them highs. I just want us to pretty much zigzag up and down here, and let Ethereum break out and do its thing, because I think that's what's happening now. I think it's looking quite good in my opinion. The greed and fear index is around 74. It's not too bad. Just stay there. We don't want it to go backwards towards the orange area. We want it to push up here, then hopefully hang around in this green area for a few months before things do start pushing on. Looking at the altcoin season index, let's have a look what this is saying today. 84%, pushed up to 88%, so that is moving a lot quicker than I would expect. I think that's the Ethereum BTC breakout which is causing that. I mean, look at it last year at 63, now 88, so that is a good indication that we are in a potential alt season. If you just look at the all-time, what did it do in 2018, 17? Yeah, it was pretty much at 100, so it stayed up at 100 for a long time. I mean, if you look back to 2017 all the way up to Yeah, pretty much the 18th of February 2018, it stayed up at 100% a lot. So hopefully we can maintain this level above the 75% line for a few months now, and let alts do some stuff and start really going on a huge parabolic run. So let's take a look at on Federal Reserve, which is ticker ERSDL. I know a few of you are holding this and a few are interested in buying it. So let's just have a look at some levels that you could potentially target to buy if you want to buy on an exchange. I know most, well, say most, 23% of the trading is getting done in Uniswap, but Bitmart and Bialexi volume is starting to pick up now. So if you're looking to place some orders in Ethereum, and we'll have a look at them in a second. All-time highs on this is around 46 cents. Let's just have a look down here. Yeah, 46.5 cents. We are 2.5% down from them all-time highs. So things are starting to look good. We are 13-14% up on today's trading. So let's jump over to, it's not on TradingView yet, but if you use this chart, this is charts.coin TraderBot Pro. It's free to use. All you have to do is sign in with your Twitter, and that's job done. So let's just have a look at my daily time frame. Let's have a look what's going on here. Absolute massive parabolic move to the upside. I mean, pretty much from 5th of February, boom, it's absolutely taken off. I think I managed to buy some around here. Not a huge amount. I think I got about $1,000 worth or something, but with low caps you don't need to invest too much to get big returns. So yeah, things are looking good here. Let's just mark that all-time high up with the horizontal ray. That will give us a target, which is not too far off, to be honest. We're closing on that now. We've got a nice daily candle forming here. Jumping into 4 hour. So really, if I were looking for potential buy, this is the ETH pair. Really, I would analyse this move, but it looks like we've already kicked off. So I'll just put a fib on there from, let's move that all-time high line up. As you can see, I would have analysed this move for buying, and we just didn't quite make it down to that 618 level. And it is pushing on now. So really, if you're looking to buy in, just monitor this price today. If it does start pushing up towards all-time highs, you might get a rejection. So if you just look at, I don't know, we'll put a fib on from this move to a top, predicting that it's going to go up to there. I mean, you could pretty much place some orders down at this 382 level here, and then we have a 618 level, but it depends what happens when it pushes through the all-time high. So just monitor that price. If we do push from all-time highs, we're really going to start pushing. If we let's have a look at the fib with some extensions on. We'll do this move here. So you can really look at this level here, the 1.618, and then we have a 2.618. So we have a couple of levels there. What are they in Satoshis? 2.8 million. Not Satoshis, if Gwei. So that's that. And then we also have 3.37 million. So keep your eyes on that. It's hard to try and plot a price when there's that many decimals and zeros behind it. But if you look onto the exchanges, they pretty much will have the order books filled up, and just place them where you see fit. I think anywhere around this level though is a good buy. To be honest, anywhere under these all-time highs is a good buy, because we do know that this is a new project. Like I say, if you go back in time, we've only been trading since October. Not many people knew about it, and then Ash let the world know when it starts to pump. That's the push that he's having on his channel at the minute. So things are looking good. I think, yeah, like I say, anything under this level is quite good. One of the projects I'm going to look at, so that's Ash's favourite. I'm going to take a look at mine, which is a video. I know a few of you are holding this as well. We are pushing up again today, 68 cents, which is quite a significant amount. We have quite a small supply, 17.7 million, and 14.3 of those are in circulation. All-time high, just scrolling down here, was 79 cents. Seen 8 hours ago, so we must have had a wick up, but we'll have a look in that in a second. If you're looking to buy this, pretty much the best place. It is showing that Uniswap is getting a lot, well, hardly any volume there now, and Bitforex is picking it up, but just be aware on Bitforex. I've bought on there personally before, but they have a lot of bots front run your orders, so if you're looking to buy, you might unfortunately have to just mark it buy there, or swallow it up and just purchase on Uniswap. But yeah, this again isn't, I think it is actually, it's on TradingView, but we've only got the W ETH pair, so things looking good. As you can see, yeah, that's the all-time highs created there at, just mark it up. I had this level here, this was some daily support. If we just look on the daily level, it's hard to look at projects that are low valued and try and do some TA, because it doesn't really always work. They can swing quite violently, but if you look at that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 areas, we're bounced off that daily support and pushed up. So if you're looking for some buys, you might be able to get some orders filled down there. If you just look at a number, I'm not reading it out. And we are starting to push up now. I think that once we do start pushing up, things are really going to start to look good. I think this is a multi-dollar asset at some stage in the future. We do know that. So Evido, it targets the event industry and ticket sales and organising events. And it's been pretty shit for the last couple of years with COVID. But I honestly think this project is going to really start pushing on soon. Where's my chart? Look at that in a dollar pair. I know you can't trade in dollars, but I'll just show you what's going on. Let's get rid of that. So that is the previous all-time high. Let's move that up. Things are starting to look good, as you can see. Some of these wicks are absolutely crazy, but ignore that because it doesn't trade in the dollar pair. So if you're looking to potentially buy, you could. Let's have a look at this entire move here. We've hit those highs and we've come down. We're coming to this 382 level. So this currently is the new buy zone at 65 cents. We may come back down and test that 618 level at 56 cents if you're looking to buy, but just convert that into whatever you think is the equivalent Ethereum price, and either bang an order in on Bitforex, or just wait for it to come down on Uniswap and then see what you can pick up. But I really wouldn't worry about trying to set orders on a low cap. I mean, going back to that, look at the market capitalization. We're just under $10 million, which is absolutely nothing for a crypto project. So I do believe that in the future this will be massive. The team are solid. I talked to the team a fair bit. They know what they're doing. They've got quite a few team. They've got funding behind them, so things are looking good. So that's two of our projects, low caps, that we are both holding. I know quite a few are holding them as well, so or if you are not, then there's some potential buy orders there for you to fill. So that's going to do it for today's video. I'll catch you later on.